and members from both parties say they want to work together if they can figure out how. To make this point, Republican Congressman Tom Reed and Democratic Congressman John Garamendi reached out to Vice News and sat down with us for a joint interview just before Trump announced the executive order.
Well, we know that there's a problem.
Amen.
Amen. We got a problem, and we have to find a solution to it. And there are certain elements to that problem that I think we all understand. We've got the DACA issue, we've got a border security issue.
And I think there's a natural framework of consensus between Republicans and Democrats when it comes to recognizing we want to on both sides of the aisle, support the American dream, the land of opportunity, and at the same time keep us safe.
The compromise bill that's supposed to be voted on this week, what does it do when it comes to family separation and dealing with families that cross the border?
It recognizes that situation, and rather than have Department of Justice take the role and putting folks and separating them and keeping the adults in an adult prison type setting, it says what we're going to do is, this is a unique area. We'll have Department of Homeland Security house these folks in a detention facility, not a jail. So it's not like as they're going to be released, but they're at least going to be kept together as they go through the process and get adjudicated.
I would like to just make a clarification. This is a compromise between the Republicans.
Well,
the Democrats have not been involved in this, and therefore this piece of legislation has a lot of concerns on the Democratic side. Not so much what Tom just described as this process for people that are entering the United States with children. There's a way, we have to get into the details, and you've got to provide all the support and the money for it. But there's also some very serious concerns that we think are legitimate about the Republican compromise amongst themselves. Unfortunately, that has not involved Democrats at this point, and probably won't. I don't know, the bill's up tomorrow, and I don't know, Tom, is it going to pass?
Well, it's a very dynamic situation. And
so it sounds like you guys agree that something should be done, but you don't really agree on what exactly should be done. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know.
I think there's a lot of agreement on that. There's a lot of politics being played right now.
Okay. I'm just trying to explain to my viewers exactly what it is they can expect in the next couple of weeks. Anything
from a crystal ball perspective and not being able to predict the future, but just say, essentially, I do believe with John. I think the House will move a product. It will move a product out of the House to deal with the present situation, to deal with the Dreamers, and deal with the border security component of it to secure the border. That will go to the Senate. And the Senate, I don't think, can just turn its back on it. It's going to have to deal with this issue.
The president says that Democrats want open borders. Is that true?
No.
You think that's true?
I don't believe that's true.
Democrats think that what Republicans want to do is take Dreamer kids, threaten them with deportation in order to get a wall built. Is that true?
That's not true.
Do you think that's true?
Legislation speaks for itself.
Okay.
It's in the legislation.
And finally, what has it been like the past few weeks in Congress during all of this? It feels from the outside like it's been pretty ridiculous.
I don't think it's ridiculous. I think this is the process. You have 435 people come from every conceivable part of America with very different views about how they perceive a problem, in this case immigration. And we've got to work it out. It's the history of the Congress of the United States, which is best described as chaos that occasionally solves a problem.
It starts with two.
We can do it.
We can get it done.
Yes, we can.